Yo, chat, what is up? What is good? It is July 2nd, 2025, and we are reacting to Namco Bandai's summer showcase. I don't know what to expect. Maybe a little bit of Tekken. What else? Digimon, probably. I think Tekken and Digimon are the only two that we are going to be like kind of expecting or certain. Everything else, I'm not sure what else we're going to see. Alrighty, chat, let's see. Studio Odyssey, okay. What does that mean?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the
Sydney
Bandai
Goodman.
Namco Summer Showcase live from Studio Odyssey. I'm Sydney Goodman, here to present today's exciting lineup of game news along with Connor.
Okay, cool. So far, I mean,
thank you so much.
Better energy than the Arc System one, I would say.
Now, some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may notice we're in a very different setting this year. A very swanky set.
It is very swanky. We have been transported into this amazing Tokyo meets LA inspired city where you can come along as
very
we
cool.
meet different
I like the set though. That is true.
And reveal some brand new games and trailers.
I mean, my biggest wish would be.
I think we're ready to reveal.
No, actually, no, it wouldn't be on here.
Worldwide reveal. Sorry about that. I'm so excited. I can't help myself.
I think Marvel Tokon because DBZ Fighters was
based on a massively popular anime franchise.
Bandai Namco, but I don't think that's the case for Tokon.
Friendship and heroic characters. This is sure to go beyond all expectations. Let's take a look.
Okay.
This inner flame will pass to
oh shit, okay, My Hero. My Hero game? I know this is the My Hero like a battle royale. I've never played it. I'm not a battle royale person, so let's see if this is something similar or if it's gonna be.
Come on now. Everyone's waiting for you. Let's make sure they know we are here. Take this.
That sounds like Piccolo. I don't watch the show in English, so I've never heard the English voicing.
I'm the person I've always wanted to be.
I'm not losing sight of you. We haven't been able to talk about love and romance yet.
From now on, this is our story.
Is it gonna be a 3D arena fighter? I think.
He's badly injured. I've got to defeat him. Ready, Zuko? I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there. Shut up.
Oh shit, okay, is it the third one? I know they had two fighting games.
Stop you. Second gear.
And then they did the Battle Royale.
Top gear. Overdrive.
Let's see. It's not going to be Cyber 2 Connect, because Cyber 2 Connect is working on the Demon Slayer game. All's Justice? Okay.
We've known each other long enough, and you should know.
Oh, soon. Oh shit, I gotta catch up on the anime. I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Hello everyone. 配信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。僕のヒーローアカデミア All's Justice のプロデューサー宮崎青葉です。本日ようやく皆様にゲームのお披露目ができて本当に嬉しいです。本作は僕のヒーローアカデミアの最新家庭用ゲームで物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をコンセプトとした対戦アクションゲームとなります。本作ではこれまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様にはもちろん、アニメを熱心にご覧になっている皆様にも新たな楽しみをお届けできるよう、物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をゲームならではの演出でより深く没入できるように再現することにこだわりました。現在アニメファイナルシーズンの制作と並行してゲームの開発を進めております。アニメとは異なる表現、ゲームならではの視点から最終決戦を体験いただけます。アニメの素晴らしいビジュアルを最大限に生かした美麗なグラフィックで迫力ある最終決戦をゲームで体験してください。本作にはアニメ
It looks pretty. I just don't know who's developing it because I'm pretty sure Namco Bandai is publishers.
人気キャラクターたちが参戦し、あの時見せた新技や新形態も使用可能になります。さらにヒロアカ家庭用ゲームでは初となる 遊泳高校1年
All
英語の生
students
徒
of
が
Class
全員
1A?
登場する
Cool.
ことも魅力の一つです。
It's weird that they
各
weren't
キャラ
all
ク
in
タ
a
ーユ
game.
ニークの個性を忠実に再現したバトルをお楽しみください。バトルシステムはアニメファンもゲームファンもどなたでも爽快な個性アクションをお楽しみいただけるように設計されています。本作のバトルでは
Yeah, like I've
最大
watched the
3人
anime,
の
but I
チー
think
ムを組むこと
it's
ができ
I think the show's like on season 6 or 7. I've only watched the first
3対3の
4,
コンビ
maybe
ネーションバ
5.
トルを楽しむことができ
So a
ます。
lot of these characters
また
have new forms that I
ラ
have
イジング
not
という
seen.
システムによりキャラクターを大幅にパワーアップすることが可能です。バトルシステムに関する詳細は今後の情報にご期待ください。本日は最新作僕のヒーローアカデミアオールズジャスティスの魅力のほんの一部をご紹介いた
Looks
しま
cool. I
した。
mean, I just hope it's not
こ
too
れま
button
で
mashy.
僕のヒーローアカデ
Like
ミアのゲ
most
ームをプレイ
arena
してい
slash
ただ
anime
いた皆
fighters.
様はもちろんアニメを熱心にご覧込んでおりますのでぜひお楽しみ
Whoa,
く
what
だ
was
さい。
that?
プレイステーション、Xbox、Steam にてぜひウィッシュリストの登録もよろしくお願いいたします。最後に原作者である堀越康平先生から熱いメッセージをいただいておりますので、
So it looks
そ
like
ち
they
ら
got
で
the
締めさせ
blessings
てい
of
ただきたいと思います。
the
皆
manga
様ありがとうご
artist
ざいました。
creator. Okay, it has no date, but it looks like it's going to be a 25 game. Okay, not bad for a
How is
start.
for
That
our
was pretty
first
cool.
announcement, everyone. Are you ready at home to go plus ultra? Sorry for the energy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited. Now, thank you to Miyazaki-san and the development team for bringing their passion to this project and to our summer showcase stage. And as Miyazaki-san mentioned, I have Mr. Kohei Horikoshi message right in front of me here. So let's read it, shall we? Hello, this is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator of My Hero Academia. I'm so happy that they're making another
Yeah, cool.
game
So
now
yeah, it
that
looks like they did get the
now
blessings
that
of the original
manga is
creator.
complete. I can't believe this is happening. In earlier games, I used Ida and Kirishima. This time, you can use all of Class 1A. So I'm already excited to see who I'll master. Also, the expressions are amazing. Everything on the screen is even more plus ultra than before. Let's all play together when it's released. Thank you, Horikoshi-san, for sharing this
Cool.
special message with our fans.
I would say, like I said earlier, I mean, it's already, the presentation just started and it's already a little bit, not a little bit, it's more lively than Arc Systems.
More news in the future.
The Capcom ones, I kind of already knew what to expect just because
Up next,
they're
we
always
have
kind
a
of the same.
dramatic
It's like,
adventure
hey, here's
Bound
more
by Blood.
information on things you
Code
already
Vein
know.
2 arrives in 2026.
Okay, let's see.
We recently announced the return of Revenants
Code Vein.
in Code Vein 2.
Yeah.
Let's check in with game producer Izuka-san to learn more about the
I
mysterious
remember when they first
girl
unveiled
Lou
this
and her
at
role in
Summer
this
Games
gilded,
Fest, I think it was recently. I
time-traveling
thought it was
action RPG.
God Eater, and I know that that was a Namco Bandai thing before God Eater, I believe.
本作は2019年に発売されたコードウェインのシリーズ完全新作になり
It
ます。
was on the
コ
PSP,
ードウェイ
wasn't
ン
it?
は崩
Or
壊
the
した
Vita, I
近未来
think?
の世界で生きる吸血鬼たちが滅びの運命に抗うドラマティックなストーリー展開と手に汗握るチャレンジングな探索アクションが魅力のシリーズです。前作以上に進化したゲーム体験をお楽しみいただけます。吸血攻撃、バディシステ
Yeah,
ム、
they've been going all out
ブラ
with
ックコード
their, I guess, their
同じものシステム
anime
も
action
登場します
games. Because that got a little bit of Scarlet
舞台
Nexus
は
vibe
人
going
間と吸
on.
血鬼が共存している未来の世界になります。そこでは様々な物質を異形に変えてしまうリンネと呼ばれる変質現象と吸血鬼たちの自我を奪い化け物へと変
Luna
えてしまう渇望
Rapaces.
の
What
月
the
の
hell?
存
That
在で
sounds epic.
世界は滅びの一途をたどっていました。主人公は化け物に対抗する力を持つ吸血鬼ハンターでしたが任務中に命を落としてしまいます。そんな主人公に自らの心臓を分けて蘇生させたのが吸
Revenant
血鬼
girl
の少
named
女ルーです。
Lou, okay.
彼女の持つ時間を移動する特別な力を借りて100年前の世界へ
And
旅
she
立ち
traveled 100 years into the
滅びゆく
past.
世界を救
Very
うための戦
cliche
いに
anime
身を投
stuff.
じることになります。ルーの他にも過去と現代の世界では様々な吸血鬼たちとの出
I
会
haven't
いが
played
待
like
って
an
います。
anime,
時間を超えて展開
like
するドラマティッ
action
クなストーリ
adventure
ー
RPG like this in a while. I think the last one I've
プレイ
played
ステーション5
similar to this
Xbox
is
シリーズ X
the
です。
Tales, the
Steam
newest
にて
one.
2026
Tales of the
年に
Abyss,
発
I
売予
think.
定です。今後の続報をお
And
待ち
then I
ください。
recently started the
それでは
Wise
スタ
game,
ジオにお渡
Wise
しします。
8 or Ease.
Now, I know just thinking about the return of Code Vein is sure to get your blood pumping.
So
But
coming back into my
if you
anime
really
RPG
want your
era.
heart to skip a beat, then brace yourself for the delightful rhythmic adventures of Patapon Replay 1+2.
I don't even know how this was possible. Because I thought this was a
Beloved
Sony
rhythm
game.
Games, Patapon
Yeah,
1
licensed by
and
Sony.
2 are back together in one bundle.
I don't know. I thought this was like first party Sony,
Patapon
but I guess not.
1+2 replay.
And then they're dropping 3 after, I think, right?
Now, of course, I can't talk about this game alone, so Krista's here with me today to dive a little deeper into the game and break it all down for us. So, Krista, how you doing?
I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about these cute little guys. We're not going to
I've
spend
never
too
played
long making you
Patapon.
wait, but we have
For
loaded up a
in the
small army of
handheld
rhythmic warriors
world, I was
Okay,
more of
good.
a
I'm excited
DS
for this.
than a
Let's get into
PSP guy. I have a PSP,
Here we go.
but I just didn't play anything. I think on the PSP, the only thing I could really
So
think of
Patapon
is
a rhythm
Kingdom
action
Hearts.
adventure game where
Birth by
players use
Sleep.
4 mystical drums.
I mean, I have the
command an
PSP right here.
Cute and mysterious little eyeball creatures
Okay.
named Patapons.
I mean, they look really
Damn,
cute right
chat.
there.
See?
They look like they're living their best life.
PSP.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Exactly. And as you are their new mighty
I
one,
think it's ancient
and
technology.
it's up to you to lead them on the journey
The
to
UMD
legendary
drive.
and,
Oh,
you know,
wonderful.
casual, normal stakes.
So I'm like their leader. They all
Yeah, this
respect
thing
me.
is in pretty
Yes,
good condition still.
absolutely.
I can get behind this, but I was expecting something a bit more light-hearted for a rhythm game. This seems quite intense.
You don't have to feel too powerful quite yet, but playing Patapon's really, really simple.
Alright.
Just hit 4 drums to the rhythm and your Patapons follow your lead. Every time you input
Yeah,
it correctly,
so
they sing back.
the different buttons
Be
make
impressed with
different
how easy I would
commands.
mess up four inputs.
Square,
It's
square,
pretty common.
square,
Well,
circle,
don't worry about that,
advance,
because
circle,
new to this
circle,
game,
square,
under the help
circle,
button is the
attack.
constant command display. It's a convenient reminder of what drum commands will be helpful for each level.
Is this all the commands we can expect to see as well?
Yeah, these are the ones that are helpful for each level.
Okay.
And your basic attack goes pon, pon, pata, pon, as they... Oh, they're doing a little rile up here. Big jump.
Because some airtime there.
Don't
See, we're
Chan, I've
fighting
not.
the plant, Patapon
Chaka.
eating plant named Shukl.
Naturally, of course that exists.
Yes.
Oh no.
And it's got these 3
Isn't it like
arms
a
that grab your little
Pikmin
Patapon.
kind of vibe? Pikmin slash
Okay, but they're safe right now. They're fine. We can still save them, right?
Yes.
any rhythm
Okay.
Break
game.
free.
Come
we
on,
believe.
Patapons. Come on. Lock in.
I think we're good.
Okay, looks good so far.
Oh no, 2 of them are being swallowed.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
They'll be fine, right?
Do we see the enemy's
no,
health?
definitely.
No, it's-
Don't worry
it's
about
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's
Those
fine.
little hats that you collect
It's like
in the
Pikmin.
corner
I've
can
only
be
played
buried,
Pikmin
and
1. I
then
have
the
not played
Patapons
2,
will come
3,
back and
or
help you out
4,
again.
but
Wonderful.
having your
wonderful.
little
The whole
Pikmin
time
die
I've
was
been
like the
confessing
saddest thing
things
ever,
to
and
the
I
people
that's one of the reasons I was like, I don't
Yes,
know if
but,
I
you
like
know,
this.
With this game, you don't have to be super precise.
Okay, okay.
I didn't want to
as
lose
long
any of my
as the
dudes, and I
Patapon
know it's almost
respond,
impossible
you'll
to beat the
continue
game
to
without
march
losing a
on, just
Pikmin.
like them.
Okay, I've got that. So I noticed that we're fighting this monster. Is it only in
Okay,
boss levels in this, or are there
advance.
other types of missions?
No, so there's also hunting mode, battling the Zigatons that you see along the way, and there's other mini games that kind of keep you motivated to the long journey.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so the top
And, I see
left
even
appears
though
to be
we've,
like
we've lost a few
our
Patapons, they're not stopping their
squad's
attack.
health.
No, oh, there's a big plume of smoke right there. That was a
Yeah, they
like
Patapons
some
fall
sleep
asleep.
gas. Yeah.
Okay, they're back up now.
We're riling them up right now.
All right, this
And
is
that's one of
going
the
on a little
commands.
too long.
Yes, and
Okay.
you can see with the successful attacks, he's
Bandai.
losing some arms.
Oh, yeah, he's lost one.
So I think the Patapons are doing a good job despite being a little eepy.
Okay, okay, one arm just came back, but I think we're
Dude,
making
they're
some
doing
progress here.
buku
No,
damage.
definitely.
I'm seeing like
I believe
200,
Shuckle's
300,
getting pushed back as we
200,
speak.
100.
Okay, nice, nice.
Not even a little nap is enough to stop the Patapon.
I'm
They're
like,
very
yo,
determined.
this thing has like
Now, I am, as you would
100,000
say,
health.
washed. I'm not very good at games. How, if I mess up, is there any punishment, or is it?
They'll look at you, they'll judge for a little bit, and then they just keep on going.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just gotta lock in.
I need to lock in. But I see that the Patapons have pushed them back a little bit here. We're making some progress. Okay, maybe, all right, okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, no.
We've got some big stomps going on. That's okay.
Okay.
We're still in it. We
Okay,
haven't lost
nice,
anybody.
Nice. Oh, no,
They're
my
really
Patapons have
tough.
fallen asleep. How do I round them up? Okay, square, circle, X, triangle. Okay, easily.
Yes.
That would be simple. Okay.
So yeah, it does
big
have a little
jump.
bit of Pikmin. You have to
Yes.
keep them together, protect
They
them
can do a
while
big
making sure they
jump up
attack
into the
things,
air
but
like that.
them attacking
And
things
avoid the gas if possible.
Oh my God.
Might-
okay. I don't think
might
I
get
would
them
be
swallowed or
as
killed or
talented
something.
with Patapons as this. Okay, but it looks like maybe we did
it's
it.
I think
dead.
they just did it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Your
we-
Patapons
Okay, that was
are
cool.
safe.
Actual
Okay, good,
gameplay
okay,
in
we
front of
live
us,
and
but I think it
survive
went on a
another
little
day.
too long.
Oh my gosh! Thank God I wasn't playing that. But thank you, Christopher, leading us through that demo.
Of
I
course.
appreciate that so much.
And if you would like to learn more about the game, we recently shared a full system trailer, which we will link in the chat.
Oh, wonderful. And don't forget, viewers at home, that Patapon 1+2 replay will be released on July 11th. and it'll be playable on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So there's
And
only
PC,
1 week
yeah.
to go.
See, that's so it's on
thank
Nintendo
you
and
once
PC.
again, Krista, for
Cool.
taking us through the first step in our journey to Earth End.
Coming up next, we'll
Let's
travel
see.
to a mythical land in Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred
Oh,
Tree.
Toa, yeah. We saw this one a few weeks ago. It's like a roguelite farming kind of
developed by Brownies. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree
isometric.
is a
You take
new
2 characters
roguelike
at a
where
time.
bonds, blades, and bravery decide
This is
the
the one
fate
with
of all.
the
You can
hunky
explore
fish
this
man.
far-off mystic realm where the game launches September 19th. Today, we'll hear from game producer Nagaoka-san as he takes us deeper into the game mechanics and some brand new gameplay. And keeping an eye out in chat for a special custom PC giveaway starting right now.
Okay.
配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。トアと真珠の祈り子たちのプロデューサーの長岡大輔です。本日は未公開の映像やプレイ映像とともにゲームの魅力をしっかりお伝えできたらなと思っておりますので、ぜひ最後までご覧いただけると嬉しいです。本作はオリエンタルの世界観の中で刀と杖を駆使したハイスピードなアクションが楽しめるローグライトゲームです。ダンジョンでは個性豊かな8キャラクターの中から2キャラクターを選び、フロア内の敵を一掃しながらダンジョンの奥へ進んでいきます。部屋をクリアするとランダムに発生する恩賞と呼ばれる報酬でキャラクターの能力を強化することができるので、どんどん自分を強化していきながら部屋を進み、ボスが待つダンジョンの奥を目指しましょう。物語の舞台となるのは真珠神という神様が祀られているとある里で、そこに住む神の子トアと世界の平和を脅かすマガツと呼ばれる邪悪な神の対立を描いた物語が展開されていきます。ゲームの拠点となる里では主人公トアを操作して8人の仲間たちの能力の強化や刀作りなどを行ってダンジョンをより攻略しやすくすることができます。個性豊かな里の住人たちとトアが繰り広げるサイドストーリーにもぜひご注目ください。
What was it? Ni no Kuni 2. So Ni no Kuni 2 is like a action RPG, but then they had like this giant castle thing where you would upgrade and build. You would, instead of like upgrading your village, you would upgrade like your castle town. It was really, really good. Super addicting. I remember having like, what, 70 hours in that game, maybe more. See, that'd probably be my team. Main character plus Hunky Fishman.
No matter what, we plunge onward. Ha! Yeah! I shall end you. Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay. She has a sword, and so does he. Weird that they're focusing on them two when there's so many characters.
This shall serve me well. Yeah!
Special move. Chaos Annihilation Blade.
Make way!
I must not dishonor my blade.
That looks cool. I see a lot of different biomes, a lot of different attacks. September, so that's not even that far.
今回は8人の祈り子の中から烈火と錦の2人を紹介します。烈火は侍のような見た目の通り、里にある道場の師範を務めるほどの剣の達人です。一方でトアのことが大好きなキャラクターで、トアの言うことは全肯定しちゃうけなげさが見ていてとても微笑ましいキャラクターで、個人的にも大好きなキャラクターの一人です。アクションの面では連続攻撃と範囲攻撃の2種類を持っていて、非常にバランスの取れた使いやすいキャラクターで、最初に触るキャラクターとしてもかなりおすすめで、実際チュートリアルのキャラクターはレッカちゃんになっています。錦はかなりインパクトのある見た目をしていますが、実はとても信心深く硬派なキャラクターです。モニア神という神を信仰しており、善行を積めばいつかモニア神に出会えるという教えを信じて、つつ裏裏旅を続けており、マガツ討伐も人助けの一環として参加しています。アクションでは個人的には烈火と並んで使いやすいキャラクターかなと思います。移動を兼ねた攻撃だったり、広範囲の連撃で縦横無尽に気持ちよくダンジョンを攻略することができると思います。この見た目で泳げないっていう
Usually, they're strong but slow, and the fast but weak. They look to be in the middle.
この錦くんでした。 とあと真珠の祈り子たちの情報は公式
Weekly,
X 等で
okay.
毎週公
New
開してい
info?
く予定です。ゲームの内
So
容
yeah,
や
it
シ
looks
ス
like
テ
you
ムは
might
もち
not
ろん
play as
個性豊か
Soa.
なキャラクターたちに焦点を当てたコンテンツにもぜひご期待く
Oh, I
ださい。
did like the giant Shiba
ありがとうご
Inu
ざいました。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Dogman. Oh, Death Note? Is it getting DLC? This was like the Among Us Death Note game, wasn't it? Yeah, everyone had tasks and people would have to kill other people or something like that. Well, I've never seen the anime. It doesn't really catch my fancy. And neither does this game. But, I mean, interesting idea. Team Mellow. So is this new? I mean, maybe if I knew the anime, I'd understand more what the hell was going on. New roles. Okay, so yeah, just update DLC stuff.
Pac-Man is one of the most recognizable
hell yeah,
characters
Shadow
in
Labyrinth.
all of gaming. But a dark alternate take on the iconic Hungry Hero as a 2D action platformer is coming when Shadow Labyrinth
It's like a horror Metroidvania. I'm excited for this, chat. This shit is gonna be good.
How's it going, Cindy?
It's going fantastic.
Good. You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor, and I am glad to be the harbinger of Dark Pac-Man and revealing some new gameplay today.
That's right. In Shadow Labyrinth, players will take on the role of swordsman number 8, accompanied by a
I actually like the
familiar-looking
secret
yellow
level
orb known as
episode
Puck,
about
and
this.
explore mysterious and hostile planets.
And it was cool to have the
Puck, as
episode
in
premiere first
Puck-Man,
before
the
they showed the
arcade game's
game.
original name?
That's right. You really know your Pac lore.
There's lore.
Oh,
Okay,
Puck-Man.
what if I told you that the Amazon Prime Video secret level Pac-Man episode is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth, and that Shadow Labyrinth's story takes place in an interconnected universe whose timeline canonically connects games like Bosconian and Dig Dug. There's even a big reference to Splat.
Yeah, I remember hearing that it's
gosh,
in
well,
the
that
like
is crazy,
Namco
and I am
universe,
so
so you
here for
will
it.
see
I also
other
really like how
Namco
the
like
Pac-Man
arcade
maze
characters.
inspired the game's massive map.
Dig Dug
That's right.
specifically.
It's very Pac-Man, and you can eat your enemies.
Pac-Man and I have that in common. I'm kidding. But isn't that the most important thing about Pac-Man? So are there other Pac-Man things twisted to the dark side?
Yes, and Seigo Aizawa, Shadow Labyrinth's producer, has prepared a message just about that.
Okay. I mean, the Metroidvania elements look really nice.
皆さんこんにちは。7月18日発売
Ooh,
予
that
定
jacket
シャド
looking
ウラビリンスのプロデューサー
clean.
の相沢です。今年はパックマン45周年で
45th anniversary.
テー
Holy
マになり
shit.
ます今回はゲーム内で対峙することとなる G ホストと呼ばれる存在の最終形態と一部ゲームプレイをお見せしたいと思います。パックマンでおなじみの敵キャラゴーストたちを再解釈したシャドウラビリンス版
Okay.
G ホストを
I wonder if they're still there. The original, what?
他の言い方であれ
Blinky,
ば
Inky, and
何かにお気づきにな
whatever.
るかもしれませんね。それではスタジオにお戻しします。どうぞ。
It was Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and then like Mo or some shit.
Thank you, Aizawa-san, and a happy 45th anniversary to Pac-Man.
That's right, 45 amazing years. And we knew that this being the year of impact, it was the right time to bring players a Pac-Man experience like never before.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see it because as Aizawa-san mentioned some exclusive gameplay.
This is
That's right.
this
Let's
year, I
jump
believe,
into
right?
it.
Let's see.
Perfect.
Probably
Well,
before
off the bat,
Halloween.
where in the game are we?
Okay, so spoilers. We are deep into the game. You're seeing a whole bunch of things that a player would have already earned, and we're going to see a boss battle that is really far in.
Jesus
So,
Christ,
that
that's
being
like a
said,
skill tree. That is a lot of skills.
Before we go, we need to equip some perks.
Yeah,
so
perks. Okay.
Perks. Tell me what I'm looking at here.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize your loadout. These will enhance your abilities. They're acquired through crafting in the game. And we gave ourselves a little bit more health, as you can see, and the ability to dash much larger, which will help.
That is not a little bit of health. That is a
Perfect. So it
shit
sounds
ton of
like
health, my
you can
dude.
Customize your loadout.
Exactly.
That is almost
To
a
suit
full
your
screen.
playstyle, depending on if you want to dodge or parry.
And then these towers with classic Pac-Man ghost colors?
That's right. So that location will look familiar to people who saw the Amazon Prime secret level Pac-Man episode.
very familiar there.
Okay.
And each of those colors, of course, corresponds to the
It's
four
like secret
ghosts. But in
bosses.
this game, they're known as the G-hosts.
The G-hosts, and there's a G-host dropping in right now.
That's right. Parasitic organisms that you encounter multiple times throughout the course of the
Okay.
game. But this is the battle with the final form of the G-host based on Blinky. Right on cue. Red Brogza Terius Gilba.
What the hell?
my
So
gosh,
this is the red one?
That's a mouthful.
It is, it is. Brogza is basically an in-universe term for a core, and Terius, final, Gilba, hand, so there you go. And this guy is really powerful right off the bat, focusing on the combat here, dodging and slashing.
Okay, so there's a stun meter, so you can
Yeah, there's the dodge.
stun them, and then I
Seeing
guess that's when
red
your
and
chance is to
blue.
go and attack a
That's
bunch.
right. So his face will flash red and blue. If it flashes red, it means you can parry his
Red
attack. Blue
seems
means
to
you
be
need to
your
get the heck out of the
stamina,
way,
how
which we
often you
just
can
did using
dodge,
the
I think?
grappling.
Yeah. So you don't have a
Perfect.
limited dodge.
Well, okay, let's talk a little bit about, I'm seeing bottom left-hand corner. There's a red flashing, there's a blue.
That's right. So
Skills.
on the left, we've got our parry equipped because you can choose whether or not to parry. Oh, wait, hold on that point. This is Gaia. So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you super OP.
Okay, you get like a robot form. I remember seeing this, but we had no idea what the hell
It's
it actually.
time limited. That meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia.
Okay, and we'll go back to talking about that bottom left-hand corner, but I want to stay on Gaia for a second. So how do we increase that meter?
So throughout the course of the game, you can kill enemies, but you can also stun them and then eat them. And then that helps to not only gain you resources to use in crafting to acquire things from the shop, but also to fill up that Gaia meter so you can get back into super OP mode.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
so
yeah, I
now
could
going
this.
back to the bottom left.
I could feel that we're
it
late
sounds
into the
like
game. This does
one
not
of
feel like
those
an
is
easy
defensive
boss.
And one of those is offensive. Is that always the case?
That's right. So you would have seen. So it can be the case depending on what
Changed
you
like a
equip.
gun
Oh, okay.
or an
And,
arm.
but right
What the hell was that?
The left trigger is parry, and the right trigger is, or the right triangle is puck spark, which is basically a stun move. And you would have seen that when we execute that, the boss will turn
Okay,
white,
that-
just like that,
Perfect timing.
to allow us to sort of get in some extra hits there as we try to
Okay,
dodge
so that
this-
move is on a
this
cooldown.
huge
It's like
attack
an AoE
with our,
stun?
with our active grappling hook.
And then I see that red bar just shot up. What is that?
That's right. So, so the red bar in the top
Stamina.
left is your ESP meter. And so this will be consumed in larger, smaller chunks based on a variety of different moves.
And then the
So
blue
there's using
dots
puck spark,
underneath their
there's
health
even
appear to be
dashing,
healing, because I did
using
see
your-
that
your
they
grappling
did
hook, so
give themselves
everything
more
consumes
blocks of
that.
health.
So you need to be really careful with what your moves are and be strategic, because otherwise, if you run out of ESP, then you won't be able to do anything. And
Yep,
you'll be dead.
he used another blue
You
bar
can't
and it
even
gave him
dodge?
health.
You can't dodge efficiently.
Okay, okay. So all about managing that bar.
Yeah.
Okay, they're in
Speaking of
stun
managing
mode, so
bars,
this
we
is
got his
go
stun
in, go
meter
in, and
all
attack.
the way to the top there just a moment ago. So red was totally out of commission for a couple of seconds there, letting us get some really great downward slashes.
Perfect. And then
I don't
we're
think they
stunned
should be
again.
showing a
That
boss
white-
battle this
That's right,
far,
yeah.
though. I
Right.
feel like there's a lot of
was
moves and
Puck Spark, one of
mechanics
the
that.
ESP skills that we have equipped to the triangle button, and there's a bunch of different ones that are different types of attacks that you want to use in different areas of the game. But Puck Spark was really the best friend for us to equip in this battle.
And we haven't
Does
talked about
this have a
top right.
date?
521.
Right.
What the heck is going on
So,
over there?
so that's aura. It's yellow. It looks like a pack dot. That's done on purpose. These are collected throughout the game. It's one of the game's
Currencies.
saying game a lot. In-game currency, and you use that to upgrade your sword strength, your health, and a couple of other things as well.
Okay, so
And we got him.
we got
I mean,
him.
but we got him.
We can say we.
We got him.
It's a collective we, right?
But this is only one of 4 of the G-hosts that you will encounter throughout the game, but also these big final battles at the end.
Okay.
Real
I mean,
fast,
one of 4. I don't
G-host,
think you should have
does
shown
that stand
one of
for
the end
something?
The
bosses.
G does stand for something, but I don't think I should reveal that just yet.
Just out of time. Just out of time. Well, thank you so much for that reveal and deep dive. When does Shadow Labyrinth come
There
out
we
again?
go.
Shadow Labyrinth comes out later this month on July 18th, coming to
Oh,
PC
shit,
and
that's
consoles.
this month.
There is a really cool collector's edition available from the Bandai Namco store. It includes a game map that has UV-activated secrets, pins, like my little puck right here, an art journal, and much more.
Perfect. You could match.
I can.
We could all match Noah.
I can.
For more, check out the Shadow Labyrinth channel in the official Pac-Man Discord server and follow Shadow
Cool.
Labyrinth Game on Instagram.
Shadow Labyrinth, less than a month away.
Thanks.
It's time to navigate through a brand new world of delusions in Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, Little Nightmares 3. Sweet.
Are you
So I
ready
have
to
not
face
done
your
Little
childhood
Nightmares
fears?
1 and 2, but that is something
Because
I
we
plan on
recently
playing
revealed that
this
the highly
year.
anticipated atmospheric adventure game Little Nightmares
So
3
maybe
is
when I
launching on
play through 1 and
October
2,
10th, and a playable
I'll
demo
then eventually
will
get
be
to
coming
3.
to San Diego Comic-Con. Now let's take a
I know
look
this
at
this
the
one's like
latest stage revealed
fully
in
co-op.
last week's brand showcase.
Hi, I'm Coralie Feniello, producer on Little Nightmares 3. The game will release on October 10th,
October, so right
2025,
before
and I can't wait
Halloween.
to see our fans and players dive into this exciting yet disturbing new nightmare. In Little Nightmares 3, you'll follow the journey of Flo and Alone. Our two friends are traveling through several locations, trying to find a way out of the nowhere. Now, let's have a sneak peek at
But this
one
is
of these
this is
places
made by
with this
a
trailer.
different studio than the original 1 and 2, because the ones that made 1 and 2 are making the animal, I think it's called, the pig game, with like the deformed, like rotting pig. Reanimal or animal, something like that. Supermassive Games. Yeah, Supermassive I don't think did the original. These all look very creepy. Like I haven't played any of them, but I know that they're kind of grotesque and disturbing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's a trailer, but this looks a little bit more lighthearted than the other ones. Little Nightmares 3. Expansion pass, 2 additional chapters. Dark 6 costume set. Resident costume packs. That's all. They're promoting a lot of packs. What the hell? Ferryman costume. Jesus Christ. More. That was like
Are you ready, chat? 'Cause it's
7
time
different
to
editions.
party in everybody's golf hot shots. Thank you, Krista. We've got Krista back on stage for another round to tee off some more info about
Everybody golfs.
Welcome,
Hot
Krista.
shot golfs, whatever they
I'm so
decide to
excited
call
be
it.
back. And before we start, are you a golf fan, Connor?
I've played mini golf. I'm
I think
sorry.
I've seen you play mini golf before.
I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at all.
But fortunately, today's game is truly for everyone. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots is a return to form for the long-running series. You can see we have a number of different modes that's gonna
Ooh.
pop up on this screen over here.
I love the splash shot. It looks phenomenal. Oh.
We got single
It was
player
one of those
here,
series
but
that it
there's
was
so many
like
different things.
similar
There's
to like
new
Like a
game,
Dragon in
online tournaments,
Yakuza
new
or
party
Resident
modes,
Evil and
but Latin
Biohazard.
golf I wanna
I'm pretty
shout
sure it's
out.
one of those things where
We're gonna
it
up
was
this in
called
solo mode. There's lots of places to
Everybody's
golf around
Golf,
the
I believe, in
world.
Japan, and then it was
And I
called
also
Hot
see
Shots
there's a ton
here.
of different characters
And then
we
I
can
think
play.
recently they're just like, you know what? Just
Yeah, so many. Actually,
Everybody's Golf
Connor
Hot
wants,
Shots. There we
in
go.
any
Everyone
installment of this
understands
game.
it.
Okay, well,
Similar to like
we're gonna
Resident
go
Evil
with our
7 was
favorite
called
game.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard or Biohazard Resident Evil 7. And then the Like a Dragon 7 is called Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's like, let's just use both names, and then from this point on, we can move forward to one singular name.
Right.
You're good at
You live the life of
to live the life of the ball. He's got his face on the ball.
Okay,
Wow, he threw some
Pac-Man.
grass to check the wind.
That's
That's a high level
neat.
strat. All right.
But the best thing about Everybody's Golf is that it might seem like a fancy sport.
This
but the
is
controls
what
are really
Pac-Man from
straightforward.
Pac-Man 2,
See
right?
that
He has
beautiful follow-through,
arms.
and the caddy is just booking it right now.
It's going so fast. There's no rush. It's golf. It's fine. Okay, so we got Pac-Man lining up another shot here as well.
You just pick your power and then you swing. So that's only 3 buttons.
So simple.
And we're already this close to the hole.
Damn, we're on the green.
Pac-Man's had a little bit of practice. I think he's quite good at this.
I do believe he's under par right now, too.
Okay, so I was unfamiliar with this game, and now I'm seeing it for myself. But going for kind of interesting. Not a putter.
Oh.
I'm sorry for doubting you, Pac-Man.
Damn, that was a good shot.
In the bag. Who am I to judge?
He's just here to show off now, really.
Yeah.
Birdie, okay, cool.
Yes, he does.
It reminds me of
Little golf claps.
Okay.
yeah, like
So
a very arcadey golf game, so similar to the Mario games.
Yeah, it looks
But
like
unfortunately, the Mario
the
games have been
rain's a
slacking.
obstacle here.
And the last time the Mario Golfs were good was,
Raining, Gothic architecture.
I mean, the original 64.
Yeah, so there's different weather conditions for you to overcome.
Maybe
This is
GameCube.
another feature that players can customize along with the time of day and wind conditions, as you saw earlier.
Can't imagine that playing in the night and the rain is the best conditions for golf. Does it add any extra challenges?
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of customize it to however you'd like.
Right.
And it seems like Pac-Man likes the rain today.
he's living his best life. He needs to
Weather's
get
in wind
set.
condition.
Oh, and to adjust for the trees and any obstacles in the way. Looks like we're putting some spin on the ball right here. And
Okay.
it looks like lined up just the perfect shot.
Nice shot. Beautiful, Pac-Man. And there, oh my gosh. It's
Jesus Christ,
cinema.
Pac-Man,
That's
dude,
an
you are
amazing shot.
PGA
It's
ready.
just a little short, though.
Okay, so I mean, it seems that's pretty easy for a man of Pac-Man's caliber.
Yeah. Except I think we are over par.
No,
I'm so
really?
sorry, Pac-Man. During the showcase. It's okay, we're
Okay.
gonna make it up.
Okay, the next one's gonna be better.
Yes, I do
All right,
believe
okay.
Pac-Man has a little surprise for you. Just for you, Connor.
Hole
Just
in
for me?
one.
Okay, let's have a look. All right, we'll see what he's got.
And it is
That's a nice shot. That looks great.
a beautiful
Okay.
arc into a tornado.
Wait, is that a hole in one?
That's a hole in one.
Wow.
It's absolute cinema, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man
You'd
knew
love
something
to
that we
see it.
didn't.
Okay. Why is there a tornado on the course?
There's tons of accessibility features, or if
Right.
you want to make your game harder or easier with larger cups or
Right.
tornadoes.
Okay, so the
Makes that
tornado makes it easier. It
course just a
will
little
pull
bit
in
more
your ball if you're
challenging.
within a certain range.
I think maybe I could even get a hole in one.
Yeah, I think you could.
Well, thank you so much, Krista, for taking us through everybody's golf hot shots. This game is coming out September 5th for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So it's time to become golfers, gamers.
Hell yeah, keep that stutter.
Rise, unite, and triumph. Up next is the grid-based tactical combat RPG, Super Robot Wars Y.
Wow, Super Robo Tyson.
All right,
I haven't heard
get
about
ready,
this in a
pilots. The
hot
ultimate
minute.
robot anime clash returns in Super Robot Wars Y with over 20 featured series. This grid-based tactical combat RPG
And this series has
will
been
be
going
ready
on
for
what since
action
Super
on August
Nintendo,
20th.
Game Boy
So,
DS.
please
They just
enjoy
don't.
this
They never
special
really
message
came out
from
here in the
game
US
producer
because
Thomas.
we don't like or watch as many mech animes.
The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series.
Yeah, Super Robot Wars is the English title. I noticed Robo Tyson.
Team of robots and pilots. Rise, unite, and triumph. Super Robot Wars Y. Pre-order now.
皆さんこんにちは。私スーパーロボット対戦 Y のプロデューサーを務めま
They're
す。
kind of like
トマコータと申し
visual
ます。
novels, even though there are action games. It's mostly like when you hit buttons and stuff, it like plays a cutscene of
まず
your characters doing the moves.
日本の有名なアニメーションに登場した
Yeah, look at that
様々な
shit.
ロボットや
Just any anime you can
キャ
think
ラ
of
ク
is
ター
probably
が
in
作
this
品の
game
垣根を越えて
over the
集いが集まり
years.
共通の敵と戦う夢のゲー
Gundam,
ムです
Code Geass.
ゲームジャンルはシミュレーション RPG でして鍛え抜いたロボットで構成した
Yeah, it's got like a
自分だ
hint
けの
of
部隊を率いて様々なミッションを
Namco
攻
X
略していき
Capcom,
ますバトルでは先ほどの
which
PV
should
で見て
come
いただ
back
い
because
た
that
通
was
り
what
様々
Namco,
なロボットの
Capcom, and
戦闘アニメー
Sega,
ションが楽しめ
or
ます
Project
加
Cross
え
Zone. I
て
mean,
戦闘で得た報酬を使ってステージクリア後にロボットやパイロッ
because
トを
Namco X
強化する
Capcom
こ
was
とが
the
できます
prequel, and that was
こう
just
して
Namco and
自分の
Capcom,
大
and
好
then
き
they
なロボ
did
ットに
Project Cross
育成
Zone
リ
1
ソー
and
スを積み
2,
込み
which was
戦場で活躍す
Namco
ることがスー
Capcom
パーロボット対戦の醍醐味です
and Sega
スーパー
in
ロ
a
ボット
very
対戦の
similar
もう一つの魅
tactics
力
game.
は本作独自の世界設定の中で複数の収録作品が
And you would
クロス
bring
オーバーす
characters
る
from
オ
different
リジナル
series
シナリオ
together,
です
so it is very
プレ
similar
イ
to
ヤー
Robo
はアドベ
Tyson.
ンチャーパートで戦闘に至るまでのストーリーを読みその後シミュレーションパートに進むことでより没入感のあるシナリオ体験を得ることができますそして本作より新たにアシストリンクという新要素を導入してお
Assist
り
link you
ま
could
す
probably
機
call
体に登
from
場しな
other
いいわゆる
animes.
パイロットでないキャラクターが後方から戦闘を支援するシステムがアシストリンクです敵を撃墜することで取得できるアシストカウントを消費することでアシストクル
Okay,
ーから
bring your
戦闘を
anime
有利に
made
す
with
る
you.
様々な効果を得ることができます
アシストクルーはステージへの参加や使用回数に応じて
The
ランクアップし
participation,
強力にな
okay.
っていきます。この
You can level up
使えば
your
使うほど
anime
成長す
waifus.
るというのがポイントでして、従来のシリーズでは強化育成の要素がロボットやパイロットといった戦闘キャラクター中心でしたが、ヒロインやサブキャラといった直接戦闘に参加しないキャラにも
Cookie, was that a mechanic or was that her name?
最後に改めて発売日と予約特典についてお伝えさせていただきます。スーパーロボット対戦 Y は8月28日に発売予定でして、プレイステーション、Steam のストアで予約を開始しております。発売日より前に予約をしていただくと
August
3体の
28th.
プレイヤブル
Okay, so
機体
then
や
Namco
追加ミッショ
Bandai
ンなどが
decided to
手に
go
入り
with
ます
more
ので、
games that are
ぜ
like
ひストアなどで
closer
詳細を
or
ご確認ください。
within like a month or
そして
two. Nothing
も
so
う
far
一
has
つ情
been
報
like
がありま
very,
して
very far away.
今作に登場するアニメ作品の魅力をお伝えするため、作品の紹介やアニメ視聴場所をまとめた特設ペ
Majestic
ージ
Prince,
を
Mobile
近日
Suit
公
Z
開予定です。
Gundam.
スーパーロボット対戦
Battler
Y の発売までに
V
時間がありますので、好きな作品を探してみるのも楽しいかもしれません。
Godzilla singular point.
以上で、ス
Huh.
ーパーロボット対戦 Y の魅力について
I
お伝
wonder
え
if
さ
it's
せ
going
て
to
い
be
ただ
any
きました。
kaijus or if we're just going to be like
私は
robots.
スーパーロボット対戦は自分の好き
Because
な
they do
ロ
have
ボ
some
ットアニメへ
monsters and
の愛を
creatures.
深め、新しいロボットアニメと出会い、そしてロボットアニメというジャンルをもっともっと好きになっていく、そんな特別な力を持つシリーズだと信じております。このスーパーロボット対戦の魅力をもっと多くの人に届けたい、そんな思いで私はゲームを作っております。これを機会にぜひスーパーロボット対戦 Y を手に取っていただきたいです。ご予約よろしくお願いいたします。
Cool. I'd hope for them for the best. Unfortunately, I don't think it's those type of games are very popular. That's like a very niche. Beam ribbon, okay. Yeah, you see, like that was like a monster guy. That wasn't a robot. Amudo. Wow, some of these are old ass. Oh shit, Duo. I know that. That was Gundam Wing. Ernst. Yeah, some of these animes are woo 70s, maybe even older. 60s in some cases, I think. Choose the course of the hopeless future. Hell yeah, Godzilla. Okay, cool. So there will be some monsters. Okay. So probably what, Tekken to end the show?
A couple of weeks ago, we did a deep dive into the
Blood of the Dawnwalker. We did see this.
An upcoming single-player open
It's like a
world
vampire
dark fantasy
that
AAA RPG.
he can walk in the
case you
night
missed it,
and the
we
day.
have the team from Rebel Wolves here to share a bit more.
He's a day walker like Blade. Okay, we got 2 moons.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light.
I don't like the aesthetic too much.
We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule.
Harvest for food, probably.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though.
Okay, he got
tried
turned.
to change me into one of them.
Yeah.
But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
I remember there was, I don't know if it ever came out. There was a game called like Nosgoth, and it was like supposed to be set in, what was it? Wasn't it set in like the Soul Reaver universe, maybe?
Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching.
I don't know, I think vampires think they're cooler than they are. Because I played Castlevania Lords of Shadow, the first one. But then the second one, I never played it. It just didn't catch my attention. Unfortunately, I think conceptually it was cool that you were Dracula, but it's like, the main Castlevania character being Dracula wasn't interesting.
Hello, my name is Dominika and I'm the community lead here at Rebel Wolves.
I'm Marcin Kruk, producer here at the studio. We'd like to tell you a bit about our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a dark fantasy single-player open-world RPG set in medieval Europe in Vale Sangora, a remote valley where old legends are becoming
Yeah, I've never
real
just been a
and
fan of
vampires
like
are
medieval
stepping out of the
settings at
shadows.
all. Castles and I don't know, very like European looking is just like not my cup of tea.
Two worlds. His goal, to save his family from vampire lord Brancis.
The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox. You choose what to do, when to do it, and how to approach your goals.
The game also features a dual gameplay loop. So during the day, you play as human Cohen with his sword fighting skills and magic.
Oh, okay.
At night, you become a vampire, faster, stronger.
So you have two
with
different
more
play
powerful
styles.
abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed. And sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of love for RPGs. It's
Oh,
built
okay,
to
so you can
fully immerse you,
feast
keep
on
you
people and
engaged,
take some of their
and
blood,
leave
but you don't
lasting
have to
memories.
kill them.
You can
It
check
looks
out
like the
20
more you
minutes
let
of
it go
gameplay
down,
by
it's like,
scanning
oh,
the
you're getting
QR
in
code
like
visible
kill
on your
territory.
screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just getting started with The Blood of Dawnwalker, and there's much more we can't wait to show you.
Wishlist. Okay, so no date yet.
Now in its
Tekken 8, there we
30th
go.
year
So this
and
is probably
eighth
the
mainline entry as a
finale?
franchise, Tekken 8 has established its story as the
Tekken or
longest
Digimon?
continuous narrative in gaming. And today, we have Michael Murray here to give us a deeper look into the lore of Fakum Ram, the latest character addition to Tekken 8.
Yes,
Coming to
Fakum
early
Ra,
access
and
next
then
week on
Armored
July
King
7th.
after that.
Hello, this is Michael, producer of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is the latest numbered entry in the legendary 3D fighting game series, delivering the most exhilarating and intense battles in the franchise's history. Today,
Okay, I'm like,
I'd
what
like
the
to
hell's going on?
introduce
He's like
the
in
second additional
Thailand,
character
because I
of
think the
Season
guy's
2,
from Thailand.
Fakum Ra.
Yeah, he's a Muay Thai fighter, I believe. I know he was in
Fakum Ra is the
DLC in
national hero
Tekken
of
7. I
Thailand
did
and
not
an
play him.
undefeated Muay Thai champion who reigns supreme. He made his first appearance in Tekken 7, instantly standing out with his towering physique, over 2 meters tall, and the striking markings on his body. These patterns are known as Lichtenberg figures, or lightning scars, said
Whoa.
to have been etched into his skin when he miraculously survived a lightning strike as a child.
Holy shit.
Also known as the title Thunderstruck, he is known for his overwhelming power and high fight IQ in the ring.
Are they like at a Thai 7-Eleven? What about the new
On
tattoo?
his back, Fakum Ram bears a sakyant, a traditional Thai tattoo with spiritual meaning. This intricate design was personally drawn by a revered monk residing in Thailand.
Whoa.
Each of the two sections, upper and lower, carries its own distinct significance. Traditionally, sakyant normally are kind of a ward that protects the fighter.
That looks
but
cool
it
as
also
hell.
has various meanings, which could be strength, courage, health, or even success. So particularly the tiger itself is usually used to symbol courage or strength. We hope players will take note of this detailed element as it embodies the deep cultural roots.
Cool,
of
so I guess he didn't
Thailand
have that in
and
Tekken
Muay
7?
Thai. Interestingly, the same monk actually performed a blessing ceremony to pray for the success of Tekken 8.
Okay.
For motion capture, the team worked with Nadaka Yoshinari, the first Japanese fighter ever to unify both prestigious Muay Thai titles, Rajadamnan and Lumpini.
Whoa,
And we
that's
have him here
cool.
today.
鉄拳ファンの皆さん、こんにちは。スポーツジムの石原奈々です。よろしくお願いします。
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver animations that truly capture the authenticity and impact of Muay
Yeah,
Thai.
that's one thing that's really awesome about Tekken. Almost everything is mocap, so it's like someone actually had to do all the moves.
So Nadaka, after actually doing the motion capture and then seeing the actual character, what did you think?
そうですね。まあ初めて自分モーションキャプチャーをやらせてもらったんですけど、ムエタイ特有の一発一発重みのある攻撃とキレのある攻撃っていうのが忠実に。
I wonder if he did the mocap for him in Tekken 7 as well, or did they just do it for 8?
This character specializes in controlling the fight with his massive reach and powerful heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques. He might not be the fastest, but his sheer power is a force to reckon with. If you enjoy characters who apply pressure with devastating single hits rather than relying on a flurry of smaller attacks, then this is the character for you.
Glass cannon, maybe?
This character is a result of a collaborative effort, with many individuals contributing to the carefully crafted motion and design.
Okay.
Experience the exhilarating one-hit knockout potential that Falcon Ram brings to the fight. So that's all about Falcon Ram. He's actually personally one of my favorite characters in the series to date, so I can't wait to have everyone have their hands
He comes out soon, I believe.
Falcon Ram will be available for
next
early
week.
access starting July 8th or July 7th PDT for those who own the Season 2 pass. The official release begins on July 11th or July 10th PDT. More details about Falcon Ram will be
summer
revealed
updates,
in
okay.
a special live stream scheduled for the day before early access. Don't miss it.
Cool. So more Tekken coming next week. I hope they fix it up though, because I remember Tekken 8 Season 2 was not that like... Oh shit, Dragon Ball. I was not expecting Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, Legacy of Goku, right? Yeah, the Kakarot game getting new DLC. I've beaten this game, but I have not played the DLC.
In this video, we'll introduce the features added to this new downloadable content.
Part 1. Okay, I haven't watched Daima either. I gotta do that.
Goku finds himself transformed into a smaller form as a result of a nefarious scheme. To rescue the kidnapped Dende and reclaim his original form, Goku sets off on a thrilling adventure filled with
Legend of Kakarot was alright. It was a cool game.
Joined by Glorio, Supreme Kai, and Pansy.
Mystery. It's got me really pumped up.
Field, okay.
Part 1 unfolds in the third demon world, a realm of mysterious creatures and floating islands,
So
revealing
an all
a
new
world
open
completely
world
unlike
area.
Earth. The skies of the third demon world are choked with volcanic gases, weighing down the air and making flight a real
I don't
challenge.
remember if you had a... Well, no, you did have party members, but they were like the actual Dragon Ball Z characters.
Making world exploration
So I wonder if you'll actually fight as Kai and the other people.
Scattered across the field are treasure chests filled with helpful items to aid you in your adventure. You may also come across something called Demon World Rumors that can uncover the secrets and mysteries about the new world.
Glorio.
There are plenty of rare items hidden on the floating islands, so be sure to explore thoroughly.
I just want Dragon Ball Super to come back. There's more arcs in the manga that have now been animized.
Like my pitching machine. Keeps you on your toes with its random throws. Cool, huh?
Not
Can he
only
fly
can
on
you
his
test
own,
your skills
or
against
does
the
he need the
Kadan Castle's
Nimbus?
warriors and Glorio, like in the anime, but you will also face off against trolls, goblins, and other creatures that inhabit the third demon world. Some enemies will use attacks that can cause status
No, it
effects
looks like flying is
burns
not.
and poison, so get ready to strategize and take on more intense battles. Medibugs are the key to curing status effects, so keep an eye out and gather.
So I said
as
part
many
1,
as
which
you
makes me
can to
think part
stay
2 is going to
prepared.
include Vegeta and then their new Super Saiyan forms that they ended up getting in
Supreme
Daima.
Kai and Pansy each bring unique abilities to support Goku. Work together and overcome enemies.
All right, here goes.
Keep up the pressure.
I'll follow your lead.
And by new, I mean reintroductions, because both Vegeta's new form and Goku's new form are technically old forms.
Fishing, hunting, and other familiar activities from the main story are still here for you to enjoy. This downloadable content is packed with tons of exciting content, so jump in and explore the third demon world to your heart's content.
Announcer just said the downloadable content is filled with content.
Demon Realm Part 1. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima Edition, which features the main game and the Daima Adventure through the Demon Realms pack, will also be available for sale.
Wait, but does it have the other DLC? There's other DLC that's not Daima stuff. I don't think it includes that.
Agents
Oh, there goes
unravel
Digimon.
a mystery through time and parallel
So we had it.
worlds.
Dragon Ball and Digimon
Up
are
next,
probably
we
the
take
ending.
a deeper look at Digimon Storytime Stranger to learn more about the features of this riveting RPG.
皆さんこんにちは。デジモンストー
Yeah,
リー
this
タイ
shit
ム
is
ストレンジャ
pretty
ーの
long.
プ
It's
ロ
been
デュー
like
サ
an
ーを担
hour.
当しています原と申します。デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーはデジモンストーリーシリーズの10年ぶりとなる新作です。ゲームの紹介に入る前にまずはこれまで公開してきたゲーム映像を振り返
I
ってみま
have
しょう。
not played any of the Digimon games besides Digimon World 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1. None on the PS2, none on the 3, none on the 4. And I think this might be the one on the first one on PS5. Nothing on DS. I like the anime, just the games don't really catch my attention. And then with Pokemon, it's vice versa. With Pokemon, I don't watch the anime, but I like the games.
本作では実は450体以上のデジモンが実装されるんです。
Features 450
本作は
Digimon.
人間とデジ
Okay.
モンの絆を描く壮大なストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集とカスタマイズを楽しめる育成 RPG です。ファンの方はもちろんですが、過去デジモンゲームを遊んだことがない方、またはデジモンそのものにあまり触れてこなかった方にもデジモンの世界に飛び込むきっかけとしてぜひ手に取っていただきたい作品です。
Okay.
本作の主人公は超常現象の調査、
Pick
解
your
決を専門と
protagonist,
した秘密組織
male or
アダマス
female, I
に所属
believe.
するエージェントです。
Yeah.
2人のエージェントのうちいずれかを選択します。物語の舞台は日本、東京。政府によって封鎖された新宿の一区画で未知の生物デジモンに遭遇するところから始まります。
Goemon,
こ
Patamon.
れこそがあ
Okay,
な
I
たの最
recognize
初の仲
those.
間となるデジモンになります。その後調査を進めていく中で様々な出来事に遭遇し、最終的には謎の爆発に巻き込まれてしまいます。気がつくと世界は8年前に戻っていました。
8 years in the
以
past.
降、来たる
Okay.
世界崩壊を食い止めるべく、人間世界とデジモンが住むデジタルワールド、2つの世界をまたい
God,
で
so you
冒
gotta
険を繰り広げ
prevent
るこ
that
とにな
event
りま
from
す。
happening again.
物語の核心は時空と世界を超える強い絆です。まさにデジモンにとって不平のテーマと言えます。特にキーとなるキャラクター、ミソの祈りとアイギオモン、この2人が紡ぐ絆の形にぜひご注目いただきたいです。また物語は今作オリジナルの内容となっていますので、シリーズ前作のファンの皆さんもこれから初め
Out
て
of
デ
those
ジモン
ones
ゲ
that
ー
they
ムを
showed,
遊ぶ
I'd
方
probably
も
pick
全く新しい
Patamon
体験
though.
ができるのだと思っています。
I'm a
冒険
fan
の
of
中では賑やかな新宿、
Anjumon.
秋葉原とデジタルワールドのさまざまなエリアを行き来します。前作デジモンストーリーシリーズではデジタルワールドへ行くことはほとんどなく、その手前の電脳世界と人間世界との行き来が主でしたが、今作ではこれまでにない繊細な表現で描かれたデジタルワールドを訪れ探索することが可能になっています。
I mean, it
冒険の
looks
中心となる
nice.
活気に満ちたセントラルタウンや巨大な木々が生い茂るギアフォレ
That's
ス
the
ト、
one thing that's good about anime aesthetics is they hold up. Like,
それぞれ違った表情を持
if
つエ
your
リア
art
が
is
登
pretty,
場
the
します。
graphics don't
エリアごとに
don't need to be that
そこに
pretty
住まうデジモンが
because
違
the
うの
art
も魅
style.
力の一つです。個性豊かなキャラクターたちとの出会いが皆さんの冒険に彩りを与えてくれるはずです。
Chumon, Nightmon.
もちろん RPG にはバトルが欠かせません。モンスター育成ゲームでおなじみの属性による攻撃ダメージの変化は
Turn-based.
本作では基本的に種族・属性の組み合わせで成り立ちます。種族はワクチン、ウイルス、データのほかフリー、バリアブル等も含めて計7種。属性は火、水、
Fire, ice,
草木など
plant,
の
water,
11種に分
electricity,
類され
steel,
ます。
wind, earth,
デジモ
light,
ンの技
dark.
と種族の組み合わせによってダメージが入らなかったり、倍以上のダメージを与えたり、さらに
Yeah,
本
just
作
like
では
Pokemon,
より
you
デジモン
know,
の
it's
個性を
gotta be all
際立つ
about
因
your
子を
rock,
追加
paper,
しており、
scissors, what
相
beats
性
what.
次第ではさらに高いダメージを狙っていくことも可能となっています。デジモン固有のスペシャルスキルと複数の付け替えが可能なアタッチメントスキルの2種を駆使し、敵や状況を見極めながら仲間デジモンのパーティー編成をカスタマイズすることが大切です。また本作ならではの要素としてエージェントが持つデジバイスと仲間デジモンの力を合わせることで味方のサポートや敵への追撃ができるクロスアーツを発動することが可能です。デジモンたちと共に敵に立ち向かう一体感をぜひその手で体験いただきたいです。デジモンの最大の魅力の一つは進化ルートが一本線ではないことです。
Yeah, and that's the one thing about Digimon is they don't have like a this only evolves to this. They can evolve
他の
into
進化経路
multiple
の解
things.
放や成長限界に達した際にあえて退化する選択も可能です。 進化対価をすることで一部のパラメーターやプレイヤーとの友情値を引き継いだり、レベル上限を示す才能値を引き上げることができるため、進化対価を繰り返しながらお気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成することも戦略の一つです。
Okay, so that's gonna be the thing, is evolving and then digivolving or digivolving.
デジモンの育成やパラメーターに関わる様々なスキルを解放できるため、積極的にミッションをこなしてエージェントとしてレベルアップしていきましょう。
A lot of info,
新たなデ
guys.
ジモンはバトルで敵デジモンを倒してスキャン率を上げ、コンバートをすることで獲得可能です。バトルをすればするほど仲間デジモンは増えていき、育成の幅も広がっていきます。育成可能なデジモンは450体以上います。
450, you said that earlier.
集中して育成するもよし、
collect and
多く
train
の
them
デジモン
all.
を収集し幅広い育成を行うもよし、
I love collect and train a variety, not collect them all. That's not our thing.
次はデジモンたちが住む世界についてお話ししていきます。これは主人公一行が初めて訪れるデジタルワールドイリアスの街、セントラルタウンです。街中はデジモンで溢れており、冒険に必要なアイテムを入手できるショップやデジモンたちが集うちょっとおしゃれなバーもあります。主人公はここでこの街を治めるビル・クリモンというデジモンから電波塔の異常を調査する依頼を受けることになります。セントラルタウンは冒険の中心地として、
Oh, the world feels very humanoid for it being like a Digimon city.
活気に満ち満ちた雰囲気から次の冒険も頑張ろうと思えるような、そんな空間づくりを意識してい
Oh
ます。
shit, that was like Dark Gatomon or Black Gatomon.
それぞれが世界観的にも
That was
ゲーム性
definitely
的にも
Roger
意味のある
Smith.
設計がなされています。次はメニュー画面を見ていきましょう。メニューではデジモンの進化、退化、カスタマイズ、パーティーの編成等が可能です。進化、退化にはそれぞれ条件があり、例えば進化であれば一定のパラメータ値を満たすことが基本です。中には特殊な条件もあり、特定のアイテムが必要であったり、特定の性格になっていないと進化ができない等のパターンも存在します。デジモンのカスタマイズではそれぞれの個性に応じた
Too much info, guys. Too much info. Like they did it earlier with a few other games where it's like,
強みを
this
さ
is
ら
just
に
going
伸
a
ばす
little
の
too
か、
long.
苦手を補強するのか、ガンガン攻めるのか、サポート的な立ち回りをさせるのかなど、戦略は無数に存在します。他にどのようなデジモンが仲間になってい
Yeah, it
るか
looks
次
like you
第で
can
も
bring
カスタマ
4
イズの方
Digimon
向
in
性
a
は変わっ
battle.
てくるでしょう。パーティーは6体のデジモンによって
1, 2, 3,
構成され、
4.
その中から3体をバトルへ出すことになります。さらに物語の中心となるアイギオモンはプラスもう1体として戦闘に参加しますので、彼を戦闘でどう生かすかもパーティー編成を考える上での重要な指標になることでしょう。
Wait, that little goat boy is a
マップ上
Digimon?
には様々な敵デジモンがおり、シンボルエンカウントでバトルが始まります。バトルでは種族と属性の相性が非常に重要です。敵デジモンとの相性が悪ければ控えの3体と交代することをお勧めします。交代は自分のターンであれば行動数の消費なしで
I
何度
think
も
that
行う
little
こと
goat
が
boy
可
is
能です
your
ので、
Digimon.
慎重にバトルを進めていきましょう。戦闘に勝利すると敵デジモンのスキャン率が上昇、 100% 以上になることでコンバートし、新たな仲間デジモンを生み出すことが可能です。最後にボスバトルを見てみましょう。
Yeah, this
各
is
ボ
a
スに
lot
は
of
通常
info.
戦闘にはない何らかのギミックがあります。例えばこのパロットモン戦では定期的に落ちてくる雷に当たるとダメージを受け、パロットモンへ落ちると敵は回復してしまいます。基本的にはこの逆境に真っ向から立ち向かわなくてはならないのですが、ちょっとした隠し要素として特定のデジモンをパーティーに入れておくことで相手の回復を防ぐこと
Cool.
が可能
Different
になってい
mechanics.
ま
I could
す。
assume you probably have to pick
ク
like
ロスアーツはボスバ
a
トルにおいて
lightning
必要不可欠
Digimon
な
that could
大技
absorb
となりま
lightning
す。
so that it won't
敵
go
デジモンの
towards
弱点をつくこ
Parrotmon.
とでクロスアーツゲージを早く貯めることができるため、この点においてもやはり敵との相性
The
コントロール
yapper.
が重要になってきます。
Breh.
これまでの知識と経験、そしてデジモンたちとの絆を総動員し、迫り来る強敵を打ち倒してください。ゲーム内容について少しでも楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。時空と世界をまたぐストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集と育成を楽しめるデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーは、従来のデジモンのファンの方々にも、これから初めてデジモンを体験する方々にも
Renamon.
ぜ
I
ひ手に取ってい
remember
ただ
that
き
one.
た
That
い
was
王
from
道の
what?
RPG 作品となって
Season
います。
3?
本日披露したゲームパートは今後のイベントでも使用できるようになりますので、ぜひご期待ください。本作は PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam にて予約受付中です。
Wow, no
皆さん
Switch
がどんなデジ
too.
モンと絆を紡いで冒険していくのか、この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。
Starting with Patamon. See, he knows. I would do Patamon as well.
Thank you so
Not bad.
much, Hara-san, for that in-depth look.
So that's
Digimon
probably the ending,
Story
yep.
Time Stranger will be launching on October 3rd, 2025. Look out for a playable demo at upcoming events. And that is all for today's presentation.
A lot of fun.
Okay.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank you to all our viewers for joining us as well.
Of course, great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai Namco Entertainment social media accounts in your local language to stay up to date on the latest announcements and releases.
We'd love to know what you thought of today's presentation and have provided a survey link if you'd like to help us make our next showcase even better.
Okay, gamers. Well, thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you all next time.
Alrighty. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty, chat. That was the Bandai Namco July 2025 Summer Showcase. Overall, I would say B-. I mean, they didn't really show anything kind of new. There were games we all kind of already knew, between Digimon, Tekken, Dragon Ball Kakarot, Code Vein. I was gonna say God Eater. We all already kind of knew of all that. We just got more footage, more information. They just actually showed footage and they talked a lot. In certain cases, they might have talked a little too much, but we got decent footage, decent information. So I would say B-. I think that is it. And I will check you guys out next time. Peace out.